Hi and good morning. Third try. Well, hey, here we go. So, what does that mean? Yoo-hoo! We're live. We're live on Facebook and on Zoom, and I hope you're all doing well. We're close to entering our third week in the lockdown, and so I hope you finally get used to it. So, yoo-hoo! How are your nerves? Let me know in the comments or in the chat, depending on where you are right now. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't allow me to use the external microphone, it seems. So please let me know if the sound is okay. That would be awesome. Um, yes, thank you. Great. So good. Here we are today. So, So how did it go? How did you use my last meditations? That would have been really awesome if that would have worked. And today we're doing another little action, a little mindfulness exercise, especially for kids. And I know the light is not ideal. Oh, thank you, Andy. That's great. I know the light is not ideal, but for me, but I wanted you to have that beautiful background. I wanted to see you to see that. And so, well, okay, I'm not that well lit, but it's all good. It's not about me. This is about you. This is about you being able to cope even better with that situation that we have. So, this is why I want to invite you, if possible, to even have a daily practice of mindfulness. And if you want to watch my last Mindful 10, that's where I gave you 3 tips about how to incorporate the mindfulness in your day, in your daily practice. It doesn't take any extra time, but that's a really good thing to do, and it's good for your nerves. It certainly was for mine. Last week I wasn't coping that well, so I needed the meditation more than anybody else. But I'm doing good now, so that's all fine. Good. Okay, here we go. So find your posture, and as I said last week, the importance is that your spine is upright. So you don't need to sit cross-legged like I am, but you can, of course. You can also sit normal on a chair, on the couch, wherever you are, but please make sure that your feet are touching the ground. So either put a box underneath or a cushion so that your feet are settling somewhere, that they're not dangling in the air. We want to be grounded. We want to be really, really grounded, especially at the moment. It's very important to be grounded. That's why you should really use that time out for a walk once a day at least, and just walk around the block or in the garden or bare feet in the garden even, for you to ground. That would be really, really good for you and for everybody. So that's the thing. Okay, the spine upright, and as I said last time, I have my hands like a bowl in the lap, because that's just comfy for me. Something else is comfy for you, like on your knees. That's totally fine too. And last but not least, before we start, this concept that some people have, are not allowed to have thoughts. Um, we're humans. We do have thoughts. We have a life. There is something happening before the meditation. There is something happening after the meditation. So there will be thoughts, and that's okay. It's totally okay. The idea of the meditation is to not hang onto your thoughts, to not, you know, start talking to yourself. Oh, you're so stupid, rah, 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 all these things. The idea is to let your thoughts go. And this is also the exercise that we're doing today with the breath again and with the body. It's about coming and going like a breath. So if there's a thought, it's totally okay. We're all human, and that's the mind's job to give you thoughts. So you can, for instance, if you're beginners, you can say to your mind, "Thank you, mind, for reminding me. That is so kind of you. But you know what? Not now. We're meditating right now. How about you remind me later?" And that subsequently goes into, "Thank you, mind, but not now, later." And subsequently, that goes into, you feel the thought coming in, and then you just let it go. You You can visualize it like a cloud in the sky or a balloon going away or breathing it out with your out breath. That's fine. But that is exercise, and that is what we're doing also with the meditation. So when you're having thoughts, maybe you're having a lot of thoughts, a whole train of thoughts, it's fine. Let them come and let them go. Sometimes when I'm really wound up, like last week, I just sit down and I just wait for my thoughts to sometime end, and then I can start the meditation. Sometimes I sit for a bit longer because that's we're human. Okay, so our little mindful exercise today, especially for kids, teach them is a mudra and a mantra. That sounds more complicated than it actually is. We take our hands. A mudra is something that you do with your hands, and a mantra is words, and they don't have to be Sanskrit, they can also be English. So, what we're doing today is, and it's really good for adults and also for kids, bringing your attention to your hands and your fingers. And what you do is this movement, okay? So, you're doing this movement in whichever rhythm you like. That's totally fine. And not up here, you can do it in your lab, of course. It's just because I want to show it to you, okay? And the words that we're saying with that hand movement is peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And of course, you can also say those words just in your mind. If you're with someone, if you're somewhere, if there's a situation and anxiety is coming up or fear is coming up, and just keep doing this and just say it in your mind. But if you can, say it out loud. There is something really magical about saying words out loud, about bringing it through the throat chakra. Just keep on doing it, bringing it through the throat chakra and verbalize it. There is something about this that is magical when you do that. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. Peace begins with me. And maybe you can already feel how this little exercise calms you down. What it does, it's about mindfulness. It's about bringing your attention to just one thing. And sometimes for children, especially, but also for adults, it's easier to bring something to a movement together with words. So just try that and teach your children. It's a really, really good exercise. And it's also when you're in the office one day, when we're going to be back in offices again, you can also do that just underneath your table if something winds you up and you feel something coming up. And this is really calming you down. It's centering yourself, it's centering your attention towards the movement and the words and that rhythm. It's just like the breathing rhythm is what makes you more mindful. Okay, beautiful. So now let's start with the little meditation bit in the mindfulness. So gently close your eyes. Mm. And just become aware of your breathing as it is. And if you still have those four words in your head, that's fine. It's totally fine. This is where our attention goes. And peace begins with me is a lovely way to start. And it's a lovely way to focus the energy on and your attention. So just become aware of your breathing as it is. And we're breathing mainly through the nose. If you have trouble breathing through the nose, you can also breathe through the mouth. You don't have to force it, but if you're able to, then breathe through your nose. And just become aware how you can feel that breathing almost around your nostrils. Maybe there's a tingling feeling or there's a difference in temperature. All fine. Just become aware of that rhythm. Wonderful. Yes. Become aware of how that rhythm of your breathing can be like the waves on the shore. And while you're doing that, maybe there are some sounds around you. So just become aware, just like your breathing that's coming and going, sounds are also coming and going. For me here, the house is making a few nicks and knacks because of the sun shining now. Maybe there's a car going past, coming and going. Just realize that these sounds have actually nothing to do with you. You're sitting here breathing. So let those sounds wash through you. We're not reacting to it. We're just hearing it. We're just observing the sounds that are coming and going. Maybe there is no sound, and listen to that. Now I want you to become aware of where there's anything touching your body, any feeling. You're probably sitting on something. So is that soft or hard? Really make that connection when you feel the ground underneath you, maybe underneath your feet. Become aware of that. Bring your attention to where that happens touching. And now become aware of how, even with your eyes closed, you are kind of seeing something. Maybe it's blackness, maybe it's some light shining through your eyelids, maybe you see colors. So just become aware of that seeing. Now become aware of how there is maybe a scent in the air. Smell. Is there anything you can smell? Now, the last of our five senses. Is there maybe a taste in your mouth? Maybe you just had breakfast. Maybe you had coffee or tea before we started meditating. Now become aware of how you are sitting here, and all the while your five senses are active. You are hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling, and tasting, and you're not even doing anything. You are being present here. So with all your senses now being active, you're completely centered in yourself. Maybe there's one sense that's a bit more active than the others. Maybe you're just sitting here observing, hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling, and tasting. Beautiful. Now I invite you in this silent mode that you are to bring your awareness to the top of your head and feel that tingling feeling when you bring your attention there. How you're activating that part of your body. Just let go of any tension you might have there. Smoothen your forehead. Soften your eyebrows and your eyes. And feel how they enjoy not having to look at anything. Soften your cheeks and your jaw. And feel your tongue lying in the middle of your mouth, where you can feel the teeth. Every in-breath is taking in fresh oxygen. Every out-breath is releasing stress, toxins, and hardness. So contact the relaxing qualities of your out-breath as often as possible. Relax your neck. Let it melt away. Relax your shoulders. Make them wide. Let your arms hang loose. All fingers let go. Relax your torso. Relax your pelvis. Relax your legs. Just let them go. Feel your whole body now, sitting here in the now, being present. Enjoy this state of blissfulness and silence for the next few moments. yourself being lost in thoughts. Remember, it's okay. The idea is to not hold on to those thoughts and just let them go. And once you let them go one after another, you will realize that there are moments in between thoughts, little gaps, and this is what we're looking for. And then eventually the gaps will become larger and larger, and you will feel the silence and the beautiful bliss of no thought. But maybe that takes a little bit of practice. But maybe you're natural and it comes to you like it is happening. So if you find yourself lost in thoughts, just bring yourself back to either the beautiful rhythm of your breathing or the presence of your body. Enjoy just a few more moments in silence. And then become aware of the breathing again. Breathing in and breathing out, just as it is, not changing anything. And just become aware if there is a difference to when we started. How does your body feel right now? Still feeling any kind of tension anywhere? Then just release it with your out breath. Bring your attention to that body part and breathe it away. And this is what your nervous system needs right now. Time to recalibrate. Time to have no memory of the past and no concerns about the future. These moments of silence, these moments of mindfulness throughout your day, this is when your whole system gets the message: we're safe, we're not in fight and flight, we're calm. And what a gift is that! What a gift to yourself to give yourself 5 to 10 minutes every day where you just sit and just let your thoughts pass through. Bring your awareness to one of the three tools that I gave you today: mantra and mudra. Peace begins with me. Activating your five senses by bringing your attention to them and bringing your attention to your breath or your body. So slowly but surely bring your awareness back into this room. to your body in this room, sounds in this room and outside, and invite life back into your body by moving your toes and your feet, moving your fingers and your hands, inviting a deeper breath into your body, and maybe stretching your neck or rolling your shoulders. Inviting another deep breath into your body, stretching your arms and your legs, and any movement that you like. And then whenever you feel like it, gently open your eyes. Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed this time in stillness, this time in mindfulness, this time in awareness. And as I said in the meditation, if you could give yourself just 5 to 10 minutes a day, maybe just doing the mudra and the mantra, maybe just sitting there, closing your eyes, hearing, seeing, feeling, smelling, tasting, maybe just feeling your breathing coming and going. That would be awesome because this is a great contribution that you can make to your body and your mind and your life. And as I said, teach your children because they are in this too. And aren't they amazing? A lot of them are just accepting it as it is. And that's an amazing gift. So here we are. That was our Tuesday morning mindfulness meditation for beginners. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. And maybe I'll see you again on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. And next Tuesday again, 9:30 a.m. So go into your day with this mindfulness. Keep it as long as you like. Maybe stay another 5 to 10 minutes sitting here. And I will post the YouTube link underneath here so you can go to YouTube anytime and watch it again. You can even like my channel if you wanted. But I hope you really liked it and enjoyed it. And I also hope that it will bring ease to your life. It sure did to mine. Thank you so much for showing up and doing this for yourself. Have a beautiful day. Bye.